This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
The Story of an Hour by Kate Chopin is an example of the human understanding of several hidden desires and the hidden characters during 1 hour. It should be mentioned that the story is a discussion of the reaction to the event and the characteristics of 1 hour in the life of Louise Mallard. The story is too short to point out several serious problems. However, it depicts the main idea of human essence, desires, and the loss of those desires. Louise Mallard is a person who, being informed about the death of her husband, was in grief, but several minutes later, she understood that the death of this person raised feelings of joy and freedom in her, while several hours later, she died of a heart attack because she has already created a reality in her mind without a husband. She understood how great she felt free, and all her dreams were ruined when it appeared that she was mistaken. The news that Louise Mallard's husband was dead frustrated her. She could not think about anything but the death of a person she loved. When the storm of grief had spent itself, she went away to her room alone. It characterizes Louise Mallard as a person who understands her place in society. Moreover, it shows Louise Mallard as a woman who praises and honors the rules and traditions and who is ready to follow the basic laws of life. However, this feeling lasted for several minutes until she understood that she appeared to be free. Body and soul free. It seems that having got the greatest joy, a person was put before reality, the reality that she could not overcome. Some people may say that the expression of joy because of the death of the husband characterizes Louise Mallard as cruel and heartless, but this is not true. The unexpected change in the mood shows that this woman was too devoted to the person who restricted her in everything, who made her to be afraid of him. This shows the woman as having a weak personality. That is why she was too frustrated at first, and only then, when she understood that there was nothing to be afraid of and that he could freely express her feelings, she became brave and expressed her real feelings. However, she still was weak, which is why she failed to accept the news that her husband was alive. This good news for everyone made her suffer as she understood in a sense that she would never live in the world she had already created in her mind. Therefore, it should be concluded that people are able to feel something just because they are to feel it because society has intruded on them to feel it. Louise Mallard could not accept the death of her husband as society is sure that people are to be sorry for the death of their couples. However, when Louise Mallard understood what relief the death of this person brought to her, she felt nothing but joy. This is exactly the reason why she died. Her dreams were ruined. Being a weak person, Louise Mallard suffered greatly and could not show it. She was not brave enough to accept the fact that she had either led a life she had done before or to find the power and leave. Louise Mallard preferred to do nothing as her heart could not accept the fact that all her dreams were ruined. Did you like this, The Story of an Hour by Kate Chopin sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the free database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs, without even having to register.